Hello everybody and welcome to the Limbus Company. Can I just say the music in Project Moon games is always so freaking good. So, I swore that I would be playing the third one when it came out, and honestly, I got a pretty quick jump on this one. So, I'm not going to waste any time, we're just going to jump straight in, but I do want to mention, I know there's been a couple concerns regarding this game, so we're going to go into it with an open mind. I literally don't know anything about this game other than the negative side that I've heard off and on, so we're just going to try and go into it with a completely open, well, mind. Well, that's a good start. Hello, it is a few hours later. Also, I can't help but notice the resolution is
이제 알았어? 뛰어봤자 벼룩이라는 걸.
horrendous. Okay, so I thought this game had English voice acting, but I guess not. So, you know what that means, boys? 3 games in a row where ya boys gets to take over. Now, Wolf was a girl, so do see now, you can't run from us. Me? You dare interrupt me just as I was engraving the... You must be out of your...
엄밀히 따져보면 스승님이 하려는 게 도시의 금기는 아니더라.
If we're being technical, what our master has planned apparently isn't one of the city's taboos.
아무도 시도할 생각조차 못했던 그런 일이라고 해야 하나?
It's just the kind of thing that no one has ever dared to consider. You catch my drift?
어라? 근데 이 녀석
Would you look at that?
그 사이에 머리를 갈아 끼웠군. 원래 당신 같은 자들은 준비성조차 철저한가?
This guy. Look at this dude. You managed to get a different head in so fast. Do people like you always come prepared? What in the world? I am the clock man. Just wait till I get the... You'll be no match for my...
아무래도 저 대가리엔 입까지는 없는 모양인데?
What are we, in Apocalypse Bird's Forest? I guess that new noggin doesn't come with a mouth, huh? I don't need a mouth, I speak without it.
째깍거리는 소리만 들리네. 속에서는 비명이라도 지르는 걸까?
Oh, weird. All they hear is ticking from us? Also, I'm sorry, what's up with the bald spot on your head? You need to grow out some hair before you start acting all big and bad. Like a wolf! Yep, ticking is all I can hear. You think they're screaming on the inside? Also, my mouse is on screen, I'm sorry.
째깍대는 소리가 빨라지는 걸 보니 아파하기는 하나 봐.
It's ticking faster, so I guess they can still feel pain. Why am I being attacked? I'm just gonna talk completely in my normal voice for Clockman. Not good. Memories are dissolving already. The... was done too quick.
뭐야? 이젠 잠잠하네. 그럼 슬슬 끝내자.
What? They've gone quiet already. Let's get this over with.
늑대, 여긴 누구도 오지 않고 누구도 볼 수 없는 곳이야. 뭐가 그리 급해?
Wolf, this is a place no one visits and somewhere none can see. What's the hurry?
우린 가르침을 따라야 해. 시간을 끌어서는 안 되니까.
We must follow her teachings. We can't drag on any longer.
그렇지만 우리가 살면서 언제 이런 녀석을 죽여보겠어?
Yeah, but this is the moment of a lifetime. We're not gonna get a second chance to kill someone of this caliber.
사자, 너는 일을 할 때 너무 감정적이야. 공과 사는 구분하면 좋겠군.
Lion, you have a tendency to grow too emotional during your jobs. I hope you show some discretion.
얼굴을 보고 싶었는데 아쉽게 됐어. 당신의 별이 어디 있는지는 알려주지 않겠지.
It's a shame. I wanted to have a look at your face. I reckon you won't tell us where your star is, right? Like heck I am. I'm taking this location to the grave with... Dang it. Where was supposed to be again? My memories are escaping me too quickly.
그렇군. 입이 없었지.
Right. No mouth.
자연히 그것을 찾을 방법도 이자에게선 얻을 수 없겠군.
Which in turn means we won't learn how to acquire it from this person.
그럼 이제 끝내도 돼?
Can I end it now? End them now?
그래.
Sure. Huh?
이거 무슨 소리야? 표범, 설마 뒤에다가 추적자들을 달고 온 거야?
Hey, what's that noise? Don't tell me, Panther. Did you allow yourself to be tracked?
아니, 쫓아올 자는 아무도 없었어. 짐승일 확률은
A wild animal? That sounds like a car. Uh-huh, yeah. Keep dreaming, pal. If you think a freaking car sounds like an animal, you deserve to be run over. No, there was no one that could have pursued me. Perhaps a wild animal?
짐승 소리가 아니야. 이건
This is not the sound a beast would make. It's
버스.
a bus? It's a train.
저런 게 어떻게 여기까지 굴러들어왔지?
How did it even end up here?
조난당한 버스인가 본데?
Must have taken a wrong turn.
길을 잘못 든 죗값은 생각보다 무거울 텐데.
The price they'll pay for taking the wrong road will be heavier than they expect. Dead.
사자가 밀린 거야?
It bested Lion's strength? She tried to stop a bus? Man, okay, I'm doubling down. You really do deserve to be ran over. Let me just stand in the way of this bus and, ooh, I've got this.
여전히 내 눈이 틀림없다면 당신은 영광의 항구에 이르겠지.
If my eyes are still right, then you will reach the harbor of glory. Who are you? That nameplate says. Oh god, here we go. Here we go. Angel discussion. Does Shadow say it correctly? Faust. 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 I'm saying Faust.
어두운 숲에서 길을 잃었군요.
You've lost your way in a dark forest. I'm sorry, what?
하지만 당신은 두렵지 않았어요. 왜일까요?
Yet you were not overcome with fear. Why was that? 'Cause I'm a clock. That's... I could simply lift my head to find the star.
그래요.
That's right.
이제 그 형상을 되뇌면서 제가 하는 말을 마음으로 외치세요.
Now, repeat with the heart. With the heart? What? Wait, what? Sorry, that confused me a little bit. Now, repeat with the heart what I tell you aloud, as you remind yourself of that image.
너의 별을 따라가거라.
Follow your star. Follow your star. At that moment, I felt a sudden thump in my head, followed by the sting of several chains penetrating my chest. 야,
걱정하지 마세요. 정말로 심장을 못 쓰게 된 게 아니니까.
Relax. Though it may feel otherwise, your heart is still functional.
이것으로 계약은 완료되었습니다.
With this, the pact has been sealed.
단테, 이제 저희는 당신의 시간에 귀속되었습니다.
Dante, from this day forth, we are bound to your time. What are you? Oh, my name is Dante now. Dante's Inferno? Amazing.
이제 저희의 심장이 멎고 뛰면 당신의 시각이 어디 위치하는지에 따라 달렸습니다.
The beating of our hearts now depends on where your hands fall.
잘 부탁드려요.
I hope you'll make a fine leader. Our?
정말 이걸로 된 건가요?
Eight voices. No, some of these are gonna sound the same. It's gonna be Malkuth and Tifrith all over again. Is that really everything?
사과 한 알이 떨어졌어.
I'm not gonna remember these names. A single apple is fallen.
이 사람은 아직도 이상한 소리만 하네.
This guy's still not making any sense.
찌뿌둥해. 이제 움직여도 되는 거지?
Nope. Girl voice time? Girl voice time. Not yet. Jeez, the wait was killing me. Finally, some action now.
뭐 몸을 풀어보는 것도 나쁘진 않겠지.
13? Why is there so many? Well, I guess we could use a little warm-up.
불쌍하게 나뒹굴고 있는 저것은 뭐지? 우리의 마지막 대원이 될 자인가?
What is that wretch miserably writhing on the ground? Are they to be our newest addition to the team?
말 조심하는 게 좋을 걸. 우리 상사가 될 뿐이래.
You might want to watch your words. I heard that's our soon-to-be boss.
습격은 순식간이었을 텐데 용케 머리를 숨겼군요.
The attack must have happened in an instant. I'm impressed you managed to hide your head. Who are you people? And what's up with the bus?
우리는 당신을 돕기 위해 찾아온 정의의 사자들이고 이건 원하는 곳은 어디든 갈 수 있는 마술 버스죠.
We are bearers of justice who have come to aid you, and this is the magical bus that takes us wherever we wish to go. The magical bus. And there happens to be a red-headed teacher who drives it everywhere. I sure hope we don't go to Pluto. Justice? Bus? I don't...
그런 대답을 바라는 거 아니었어요? 그렇게 생각하는 쪽이 마음 편할 테니.
Wasn't that what you expected to hear? Either way, you're better off believing us to be your saviors.
시간도 없고 유리한 상황도 아니니까 천천히 하지만 한 번만 설명하죠.
We're racing against time, not yours, and the situation isn't in our favor, so let me explain this once. So, if I'm not mistaken here and I do as you've said, those total strangers will fight for me?
맞아요. 당신이 올바르게 명령을 내린다면요.
Correct, so long as you give them the right orders. Alright, so we'll kill these arrogant vandals dead. Then I'll go back to where I was. And... What was I doing? Where was I when I did that? Something extremely important was upon me. Something I shouldn't forget.
진정해요. 그 머리로 기억이 온전할 리가.
Calm down. It's only natural to happen with your current head.
지금은 눈앞에 놓인 전투에 집중하죠, 단테.
You should focus on the struggle at hand, Dante.
뭐라고 불러야 할지.
She was gonna call me a clock. That's alright. You can call me Clock. Clock Ma, if you will. Clock. Pardon, I'm not sure how I should address you.
시계 지휘관님? 아무튼 전투 명령을 내려주십시오.
Would Commander Clock suffice? In any case, we await your orders.
뭘 명령까지야. 각계전투밖에 답이 없지 않나?
Do we really need orders? Seems like going one-on-one is the only way.
저기요.
Huh? Hey!
뭘 쑥덕대고 있는 거야? 다 으스러뜨리면 그만이잖아.
I should give him a really unfitting voice. Quit running off your mouths. We just need to crush them all.
최선을 다해주세요, 단테.
Please do your best, Dante. There's no two ways about it, I suppose. Combat tips. The longer a clash goes on, the higher the victor's final damage will be. Allow me to show you the basics of management and command. You can give orders to the sinners by connecting, chaining, skills on the dashboard to the bottom of the screen. Try pressing this gear on the left. From here, form a chain of skills all the way to the gear on the right. How? Oh! Wait, what? Oh my god, this is so clumsy. Oh, that is horrible! What is that? Actually, you know what it is? They want you to use your finger. That's what it is. So using a mouse just feels horrendous.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
After you've pressed the blah. Can you move so I can see the fight, please? No? Okay. Well, we just don't get to see the fight. That's fine. I think we're winning. The question mark people are the bad ones. It appears we need a powerful attack. Let's form a proper chain for it. Also, left click and hold that, and then we chain off this. So, okay, you're just making me do whatever. By chaining 2 or more skills of the same affinity this turn, you will cause resonance, like the blue reverberation. Causing sin resonance. Resonance boosts the damage of skills with the same sin affinity, their color, in other words. The damage of each skill is boosted by the number of skills that come before it. Okay.
폭들을 제거하겠어.
That wasn't enough. We must strike even harder. Try chaining our skills again. Let's see. Ooh, look at that. A resilience, and then almost double blue. What is absolute resonance? As we just covered, chaining 3 or more skills of the same affinity in succession causes absolute resonance. Every skill under absolute resonance receives a damage boost based on her total number. Likewise, this boost especially shines with more resonating skills. Okay.
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
I can't tell what's happening. It doesn't look like we're doing any damage. You will find a yellow stagger thresholds on the health bars of your enemies. Will I? What is stagger? Where is stagger? What? Am I colorblind? I don't see any yellow. Other than the word, I assume, stagger. Oh no. What? Okay. Fair. Whatever. When an attack puts a unit's HP below the yellow-lined threshold. Oh, that tiny thing? That stagger? Oh, wow, okay. That's real easy to see. While staggered, all physical resistances change to fatal. If a unit's HP drops past multiple stagger thresholds in a single turn, their stagger level will increase. This stagger level can go up to 3. As it increases, the unit takes even more damage. Now that we've staggered an enemy, keep up the fight with what I've taught you so far. Okay. So, what if we go green, blue, and then blunt?
좋아, 간다.
Okay. Now, let's go red, blue, purple, blue.
좋아, 간다.
Okay, well, we're taking a ton of damage. That's great. Apparently, he's dealing 900%. She's dealing 900% damage. All right. All right. We're just full on dead. Awesome.
이해가 되지 않는군. 이런 것들에게 사자가 당했다고.
Also, we don't get to choose who we attack. That's, Imagine if there's a character you really want to focus down, and you can't, and you go for everyone except for them. That's a little weird. Hey, this character's a healer. You're supposed to kill this other character first, right? So, basically, this first character you want to kill, super weak, you know, does a ton of damage. You want to focus him down. Character number 2 is a healer, right? Don't go for them first. They're not going to do any damage to you. And, because you can't focus who goes where and attacks what, let's say you exclusively go for the healer, and person 1 just completely wrecks your team, and you're like, gosh darn, wish I would have rolled better numbers. That's yeah, I guess that's an auto battler for you. So this is an auto battler game, alright. I don't get it. Is this what Lion struggled against? Well, she struggled against a 2-ton bus, but, you know, whatever.
잠깐만.
Whoa, hang on.
방금까지 싸웠던 사람이 말하긴 그렇지만 이건 대화로 풀 수 있는...
I know this is kind of weird coming from someone you were just fighting, but I'm pretty sure we can talk this up. Well, he's dead.
이건
This
이상적이지 않소.
is unideal.
처음부터 말이 안 되는 싸움이라고 생각했는데
I knew it was a ridiculous idea to put up a fight against them. Against Bald McGee.
다들 장난해? 난 시작도...
Are y'all kidding? I haven't even... Bleh. What the heck is going on? You said you'll fight in my stead.
이겨준다는 말은 안 했어요.
We never promised to win said fights. What?
그리고 저만 남았네요.
And it seems that I'm the only survivor. Also, was I even fighting? I don't think I was. Okay, so you were waiting for this? You have some hidden card up your sleeve, right?
비장의 수라기보단
Not,
그저
not necessarily a trump, no. Rather,
별을 따라가는 거죠.
it's about following the star.
단체로 자살놀이라도 하는 건가? 썩 유쾌하진 않군.
What is this, some kind of suicidal performance? Not the funnest lives to end. What am I supposed to do? They jumped in triumphantly only to die like flies. Gah, I can't remember a thing about the past since I repeated what she said. Is this how I die?
뱀에게 전해라, 거짓 사자.
Tell the serpent this, false lion.
이건 막을 수 없는 흐름이라고.
Is this Hawkma? Maybe. This flow cannot be stopped.
붉은색. 왜?
Red? But why?
내가 왜 팔다리만 잘라낸 줄 아나?
Do you know why I only dismembered those two?
그래야 사지 멀쩡한 네가 저들을 데리고 허둥지둥 이곳을 벗어날 테니까.
Because at least one of you needs to be able to carry the rest out of here.
달아난 팔과 다리를 대체해줄 놈이 너밖에 없으니.
And you're the only one left to offer them any help.
붉은 시선.
The red gaze.
그렇게 노려보지 마. 네 놈들이 해놓은 짓에 비하면 별것도 아니잖아.
Don't glare at me like that. This is nothing compared to what you did.
그 정도 부상이면 위에서도 충분히 할 일을 했다고 생각할 거다. 훈장처럼 여기라고.
With wounds like those, I'm sure your boss will recognize that you did your part. Consider them a medal of honor. My potions.
아니면
Unless
여기서 명줄을 놓고 싶은가?
you want this to be the end of your life? Are you one of them? You're too late. They're already...
늦은 건 아무것도 없습니다, 단테.
No one is too late, Dante.
우리에게 필요한 건 오직
There is only one thing we need. My potions.
되돌릴 시간뿐이니까.
A little time to rewind. I'm suddenly overwhelmed by a sharp pain in my chest, as though my heart were being torn asunder. Followed by flashes in the ribs, intestine, stomach, and lungs. Ah. I love going from overacted to just engulfed in a deluge of twisting torment and squeezing my entire body, I let out an agonizing scream. In my fading consciousness, the only thing I could perceive was a deceased's flesh reconstructing in a bizarre manner.
앞으로도 끝내주게 고통스러울 겁니다, 단테.
You'll suffer aplenty from now on, Dante. And the voice of the man with red eyes. Combat tips. I hear the howl of a beast somewhere. It cries ceaselessly. Is it wailing out of hunger? Or does no one know what a bus is?
움찔움찔거려. 일어난 걸까?
Oh no. Alright, it's time for the Malcolm voice.
They're being itchy twitchy. Did they get up?
드디어 정신을 차렸군. 버티지 못하고 골러갔으면 조금 실망할 뻔했어.
Awake at last. I would have been a tad bit disappointed if you croaked on us.
상쾌한 아침. 나는야 버스 기사 카런.
Oh my god. Dante's Inferno, Karen, however, the bus driver. Do I need to give you 2 coins? Oh, goodness. Goodness gravy.
Fresh morning. This is, I'm going to say it, Karen, the bus driver.
아침은 아니지만 상쾌하긴 하겠어.
Oh no.
기분이 어떻습니까, 단테?
I didn't know you're coming with us. It's not morning, but I guess it's refreshing. How do you feel, Dante? Well,
제각거리는군. 의사소통이 안 되는 건 제법 곤란한데.
Tick-tocking like a clock. Some language barrier this is.
저는 베르길리우스라고 합니다. 이 말이 제대로 들린다면 무언가 이해했다는 행동이라도 취하시죠, 단테.
You may call me Virgilius. If you can understand what I'm saying, give me some kind of reaction, Dante. I gave him a quick nod since he didn't seem hostile.
좋아, 듣는 것엔 문제가 없군. 일단 출발하지, 카론.
Good. At least your hearing is functional. Let's ride, Charon.
출발할게. 부릉부릉.
Now departing. Vroom vroom.
There was a heavy roar and vibrations, as though they echoed from the bottom of a deep mire. It was then that I realized I was aboard a bus. A bus? I can't be sure if I've ever ridden such a vehicle in the past.
당신이 누구였는지는 기억합니까?
Alright, to be fair, we have a reason to not know what a bus is, considering we have mega amnesia. But everyone else who doesn't know what a bus is just, maybe there aren't buses in this universe. Maybe I'm just being too mean. Do you remember who you were? I shook my head to say no. I had been reminded that my head was now a clinking mechanism.
원래 기억을 되찾고 싶겠군. 그렇지 않나?
I suppose you want your memory back, am I right? I nodded. I sure feel like an idiot.
아, 매끄럽군. 다들 이렇게 몸짓으로만 말하면 안 되는 건가?
Smooth as it gets. What's to stop the rest of you from adopting this gesture-based communication?
어떻게 생각하지, 파우스트 씨?
Any words of yours, Miss Faust?
파우스트는 사양하고 싶어요.
Faust will kindly turn down the offer.
저희가 매끄럽게 몸을 움직일 수 있는 상황이 그렇게 많지는 않을 것 같으니까요.
I doubt we'll have that much freedom over our own bodies most of the time. She's the one who Smoke? She's the one who spoke to me back in the forest. Her silver hair that glistens even without sunlight gives off a rather mysterious air. I can feel myself falling in love just by staring into her eyes with my clocks.
단테.
Dante? Come to think of it, the red-eyed man has been calling me that too.
단테는 당신의 이름이에요. 이름까지 잊으셨군요.
I don't think that is my name. I think you're putting a false identity onto me. Dante is your name. The amnesia must be affecting you rather severely. Sure looks like it. That doesn't sound like a familiar word.
점차 익숙해질 거랍니다.
Yeah, you're definitely just giving me some random name. That's definitely not my name. I bet you it was like Bob or, you know, something just super generic. And they're like, he will be perfect because he has a clock head. You'll get used to it in time. Wait, you can understand me? The group that attacked me earlier, and that Virgie or whatever he was called, seemed to hear nothing but ticking from me.
파우스트에게는 제대로 된 단어로 들린답니다.
Faust can hear what you intend to speak. You really can? But how? I don't even have a real mouth.
그런 구시대적인 발상은 머리를 바꾸어서 생긴 건가요?
Outdated ideas must be one of the side effects that came with your head replacement.
성대나 혀 따위의 발성기관이 있어야만 대화를 할 수 있다는 건 시대착오적인 이야기죠.
It's wow, I don't know how to say the word. It's anachronistic to think that vocal organs such as the cords or tongue are necessary to participate in conversation. Right, never considered that.
당신의 말은 한 사람에게만 보낼 수도 있고 모두에게 전달할 수도 있답니다.
You can limit the recipient of your words to one person or choose to speak to everyone at once.
모두라는 말은 수정해야겠군요. 수감자들에게만 해당하는 이야기예요.
A little clarification. When I say everyone, I'm only referring to the sinners.
Sinners?
당신의 뒤에 앉아 있는
The people who have taken seats behind you.
방금까지 당신을 대신해서 싸운 사람들을 말하는 겁니다.
And the ones who fought in your stead until moments ago.
그대가 이 여정을 함께할 마지막 조각인가? 얼마나 기다렸는지 모르네.
What?
What ho! So thou art the final piece that completes our journey's cast. How I yearned for this moment.
형씨, 머리통은 어디다가 팔아넘겼어?
Hey, pal, where'd you show your old cranium off?
당신이었군요. 당신 덕에 박살나 있던 척추가 말끔하게 돌아왔어요. 혹시 둥지에서 의사 일이라도 했나요?
So it was you. Thanks for putting my spine back into one piece. Were you a surgeon or something in the nest?
다들 닥쳐라. 잡음이 겹치는 것만큼 불쾌한 것도 없으니.
Everyone quiet. Nothing is more displeasing than to hear a choir of noises.
자기 소개가 필요한 시점인가 보군.
I suppose you all owe them a brief introduction.
그럼 가벼운 인사를 나눌 시간을 주겠다. 앞에 앉은 것부터 시작.
I'll give you time to make yourselves known, starting with the closest one. Go on.
에이, 왜 이런 건 항상 앞자리부터인지. 앞에 나서는 건 이제 진절머리가 나는데.
Why is it always the ones in front that go first? I'm sick of taking any sort of lead now.
당신이 우리를 이끌 뭐더라? 관리자라고 하던데.
Heard you were gonna be our boss, or our manager. Manager?
그래. 그래서 어떤 인물인지 굉장히 궁금했는데 말이야.
Yep. Which is why I was real curious to meet you, and...
역시 뭔가 말을 만드는 건 어려워.
Forming the right sentences is tough work.
머리통은 어디 팔아먹었는지 모르겠지만 저마다 사정은 있는 법이니까.
Don't know what you did with your old head, but I guess everyone has their story.
나는 그레고르라고 한다. 잘 부탁한다고, 관리자 양반.
I'm Gregor. We're in this together, Manager Bud. The sinner is relatively easy to handle in terms of personality. However, an upsurge of emotion or a sudden change in environment may cause parts of or the whole of his body to transform into insectile, notably akin to a carapace, resembling that of tissues. If you do not wish to be a rude manager, not that you're obligated to be nice, we recommend keeping your facial expression in check so that your disgust is not visible to him. He sometimes uses cynical language, but he can still be reasoned with, and you can get around him without much difficulty so long as you learn the knack of it. Well, good thing we don't have a face.
그래, 양반이 뭐야 양반이. 이제부터 우리한테 엄청난 돈을 가져다 줄 사람한테.
Greg, they aren't just your bud or pal. You're talking to the person who'll make us filthy rich.
그래?
Greg? Rich, what's that about?
양반보다는 단테. 이름으로 부를게. 당신도 나를 로제라고 불러.
Let's see, what's better? Dante. Don't mind me if I call you by name. You can call me Rodya. Rodya, I don't know. The unfortunate traits of being a backstreets born are apparent in this sinner. She loves money, gambling, and betting, so it is advised to pay close attention to her as the manager. She tends to deflect orders with an unimpressive wink or a silly joke. We recommend taking a stern stance at times to remind her that you are her superior. Her mood may be down at irregular intervals. There's nothing you can do to aid her in that state, so we recommend waiting for it to pass.
난 당신이 우리의 관리자가 된 데 이유가 있다고 믿어.
I think there's a, well, good reason you became our manager.
분명 원래는 둥지에 굉장한 사람이었겠지. 그때 버릇을 조금만 내비쳐도 우리한테 돈이 주르륵 들어올 생각을 하니?
I'm sure. You used to be a big deal back in the nest, right? When your old habits start coming back, we'll be that much closer to rolling in the dough.
She does have sociability, I'll give her that.
아차, 내 정신 좀 봐. 예, 다음은 네 차례야.
Oh gosh, look at me keeping on. Hey kid, it's your turn next.
안녕하세요.
Good day. Oh god, here we go again. Yep. Alright, I guess this is the voice now. Good day.
아, 시시해. 그게 끝이야?
Aw, boring. That's it? Let me pinch your cheeks.
싱클레어라고 해요.
I am Sinclair.
Even with the volatile nature of human growth around his age taken into consideration, this sinner seems to get particularly startled or frown when spoken to. He isn't used to real combat at the moment, meaning he may struggle to keep himself together at the sight of something as mild as split innards at first. I lost my place. As there may be those with violent tendencies among your crew, we recommend taking an approach focused on positive reinforcement with this sinner. He appears to possess a murderous gaze that he himself isn't aware of. That is a hopeful sign that he has the potential to grow into an expert of our company's profession with the right stimuli. This boy looks awfully unnerved. Did he even join this company of his own accord?
더 해야 할 말이 있나요? 회사는 처음이라.
Is there anything else I need to say? I've never worked for a company before.
뭐, 앞으로 남은 날은 많을 테니까.
Well, you'll learn the ropes in the coming days.
그럼 거기 괴짜 친구가 다음 타자하자.
Okay then, how about you next, nerdy pal?
이상이라 하오.
I am Yi-sung. Formerly the youngest chief researcher at the Redacted Wing, this sinner possesses higher intelligence compared to most others. We estimate that everyday conversation with this sinner will prove difficult for managers selected by our current screening process. Avoiding communication altogether will pose its own risk, however. If this sinner remains silent for a long time, that means he is currently processing a line of deliberate thought. We recommend waiting patiently for him. That's it?
이상이요.
No smoke or mirrors.
I waited for him to reveal that he was pulling a prank or something. But he just stared vacantly into the window, disinterested.
답답하네요. 사회생활의 첫걸음은 인사잖아요.
I can't believe you people. Aren't proper introductions the first step to being a member of society?
저를 이스마일이라고 불러주세요.
Call me Ishmael. Call me Ishmael, if you please.
You may be disheartened by the defective state of many of your sinners, but do not worry. This sinner is one of the few who can carry out most missions without much complaint. She's likely to make reasonable judgments, so it is a good idea to start conversations while looking her way if you're seeking sound advice. However, you mustn't forget, this sinner has survived an absurd voyage in a far and wide body of water.
Her patience may run deep, but once you take the wrong turn with her, it will be a difficult task to regain her trust.
당신 덕택에 동강난 몸이 돌아왔다고 들었어요. 앞으로도 잘 부탁해요.
I heard you glued our bodies. No, that's the wrong voice. I heard you glued our bodies back together from pieces. I look forward to working with you. She gave a polite bow before returning to her seat. Although she emphasized sociality, she didn't feel like the most amicable sort.
미안하게 됐네. 나는 사회생활하고는 거리가 좀 멀어서.
Sorry to disappoint, cause I don't care too much for fitting in.
히스클리프. 멋대로 부수고 깨부수는 일은 전문으로 하고 다녔지.
Name's Heathcliff. Used to be a professional wrecker for property and people alike. This sinner prefers to take action rather than wait for logic to dictate his course. His thoughts and feelings are blatantly visible in his demeanor, and he has no intention of hiding them. His brashness may cause headaches or physical injury leading to a headache. In the process of forming a relationship, please do note that this is not an indication of serious damage to the sinner's thought process. If his fit of rage persists, please contact the Human Resources Department. Once you realize that he is the type that tends to be simple-minded, you'll have an easier time handling him.
누가 시켜서가 아니라 거슬리는 것들에게 하고 다니긴 했지만.
Not under anyone's orders, mind you. I only did it to the buggers that got on my nerves.
당신도 조심하라고.
So you'd better watch it.
나는 윗사람이라고 거들먹거리는 사람한테 알레르기가 있거든.
I'm deathly allergic to cocky gaffers who think they can boss me around. I don't think I've done anything to give that impression yet.
드디어 이 몸의 차례인가? 난 돈키호테일세.
I don't have the vocal range for this character. I'm gonna embarrass myself more than I already have. 'Tis my turn to speak. I am Don Quixote. I don't know how to say that name. There is no sinner that can outmatch this one's level of passion if we were to measure it. An avid aficionada of all things Fixer, she adorns herself with a variety of Fixer-related merchandise. They won't affect her performance in combat one way or another, so there is no need for you to restrict her from keeping her decorations. She is deeply immersed in the role of a righteous fixer, hence the exaggerated mannerisms akin to those of an actor. Has such a thing ever existed, really? It's advised to play along with her for a smooth mission.
그대와 함께 꿈을 향해 달려갈 해결사지. 잘 부탁하네.
Actually, the one I recognize, Purple Tear right here, and then the warning. I think this is the Hook office, maybe? Not sure. Yeah, I don't know. I am a fixer who will sprint for the dream side by side. A pleasure to have thee.
A fixer? That definitely feels like a term I used to know.
해결사 말인가? 내가 대답해줄 수 있네. 도시를 수호하는 자들이지.
Oh, she understands us too.
Dost thou wish to know what it is? I can answer thy question. Fixers are protectors of the city.
아, 도시에 대해서도 제대로 기억하지 못하겠군. 도시는
Ah, perchance thou mayst struggle to remember the city. 'Tis
나는 가벼운 인사를 나누라고 했던 것 같은데.
I believe I said this was for brief introductions.
두 번 말하게 하지 않았으면 좋겠어. 다음.
Don't make me say it twice. Next.
홍루라고 한답니다. 잘해보자고요, 우리.
Oh man, freaking blue reverb voice coming back. Here we go. My name's Hong Lu. I hope we can get along well. A sinner who has lived an affluent life before becoming our company's asset. As such, he has a certain admiration for a free life. But occasionally, he may make
ignorant and unsavory questions in regards to the food cooked by a certain other sinner, or other aspects of the low lives lowly culture. This can cause significant irritation for the other sinners. However, it is important to note that no sarcastic undertones are contained in his curiosity-driven inquiries, so it is ill-advised to let them get physical over it.
우와, 당신 그 머리 근사한데요? 요새 유행하는 모델인가 보죠?
Wow, look at you. Isn't that a fascinating head there? A popular model these days, I suppose. No, this isn't that kind of...
제 취향은 아니지만.
It's not of my interest, though.
저건 무슨 말싸가지야?
The heck's wrong with your attitude? Heathcliff looked to be just moments away from swinging his bat. But when he realized the red gaze laid on him, he grunted and sat back down.
요슈.
It's Ryoshu. Yoshu, however I just said it. As they say, every person has their own creed, and it's only right to respect it as executive manager. But with some creeds, you will have difficulty in even simply pretending to sympathize. You will have noticed the sinner in question is a silent chain smoker whose eyes shine with a euphoric gleam only during battle. She believes that senselessly destroying the enemy's heads is an uncultured act and a step backward for art. Caution. This sinner's background is one that even our company may have trouble handling. It is advised against making her breed personal resentment towards you.
요르슈크.
Sure, it's nice to meet you. At what point was I supposed to laugh?
메르소, 그렇게 불러주시겠습니까?
Metasalt, please refer to me as such. Wants clear and concise commands, requiring no judgment on his part. That's it? Wait, what? That was it? Okay. You're pretty polite.
특별한 것이 아닙니다. 그저 보통의 태도입니다.
This isn't anything special. I'm simply behaving normally. I'm almost touched. Merci.
네.
Yes. It felt as if something were gravely amiss with him, but I can't seem to pin it down exactly. The way she scanned me up and down was a little daunting.
저는
I felt almost compelled to bow to her, but she stopped me with a motion of her hand.
관리자님이 먼저 자세를 굽히려 하다니 당치도 않습니다.
Please, I would never make my manager grovel before me.
본인은 오티스라고 합니다. 이전에 실례했던 부분을 사과드리고 싶습니다.
My name is Otis. You know what? That's how I'm gonna say it. I would like to apologize for my rudeness earlier. This sinner could serve as an excellent advisor depending on your capability. However, she also has a meddlesome tendency. So it is recommended to keep her satisfied with short replies of agreement. She's an expert when it comes to tactics and various pearls of wisdom about life, making her advice all the more valuable on your mission. In addition, she possesses a vast knowledge of workshop technologies, so you must trust her with simple repairs on the bus. Notice, unlike the other sinners, accessing records pertaining to her past of this sinner is not recommended. Warning. Keep an eye on this sinner and beware that she does not exercise her cunning intellect for purposes other than completing our company's mission. Rudeness.
이거 참 마음마저 이렇게 넓으실 줄이야.
Oh, please. Your generosity is a humbling sight.
역시 처음부터 저희를 이끄실 분이라는 걸 한눈에 알아봤습니다.
I knew at first glance that you have what it takes to lead us. Huh? Sorry?
인간의 대부분은 서로가 맞붙어 소음과 마찰을 이끌어내지만
While most humans cause noise and friction as a result of confrontation,
그중 소수는 맞붙는 것으로 서로에게 이득이 되는 경우가 있다고 합니다.
some are able to reap mutual benefit from coming head to head.
검을 날카롭게 벼리기 위해선 그만큼 강한 숫돌이 필요한 것처럼
It could be compared to the relationship between a blade and a whetstone.
누구보다 관리자님을 위해 헌신하겠습니다. 편히 써주시길.
I vow to serve you with unrivaled devotion, Executive Manager. My blade is yours to wield. That's reassuring. Thanks. I gave her an approving nod, even though I still don't get what she meant by her rudeness.
아까 숲에서는 불쌍하게 나뒹군다고 말하더니 잘도 그런 말을 성대 밖으로 꺼낼 수 있네요.
I'm amazed at how you can sing such bold-faced high praise, not too long after calling them a miserably writhing wretch. I think I see now.
제가 마지막이네요. 파우스트입니다.
It seems I am the last. Faust is the name. Limbus. The sinner who developed the engine of the Mesfitola. I'm not even gonna bother. The bus operated by Limbus Company. She claims that there was no one in the city who could rival her library of knowledge and wisdom. Huh? Sus? And she isn't necessarily wrong. You might... Weird. For some reason, I have a sudden prediction about this character. I'm not gonna say it way too early, but I'm gonna say it this way. And if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. White hair, blue eyes. You know what I'm saying? You might be thinking of a different character, but that character has red eyes. Well, in some cases, they're yellow. They're red when you fight said character, but they're yellow like 90% of the other time. This character has white hair, blue eyes. You know what I'm saying? You'll understand. You might find her high and mighty attitude when she allows you to converse with her displeasing. But as seen with how she treats everyone with subtle gestures of arrogance, there is no hope of her parting with it ever. We recommend simply nodding once and getting over it. Even though she's an unparalleled genius, we can't quite figure out how to use this one. Perhaps you could be the one to find out.
당신의 인생 중 한 번 만날까 말까한 천재죠.
A genius with whom you're lucky to cross paths even once in your life.
납득하지 못한 듯한 반응이군요, 단테.
Sounds like you aren't convinced, Dante.
괜찮습니다. 경험을 통해 차차 이해할 수 있을 거예요.
Well, it's fine. You'll come to learn all in due time. Learn what?
파우스트가 진귀한 천재였다는 사실 말이에요.
That Faust is indeed a brilliant mind.
관측자가 깨닫지 못한다 하여 사실이 진실이 되는 일은 없으니까요.
When a proverbial tree falls, the fact of its sound cannot become truth when the outside observer fails to recognize it. Okay.
소개는 여기까지.
That's enough greetings. Dude, I didn't think he was gonna be around this much. I wouldn't have given him this voice if I had known. I thought he was gonna be like a every now and again character. Dante, let me explain your new occupation. You mean as the manager?
관리자를 말하는 거냐고 묻고 있어요.
They're asking if the job you're about to explain is that of a manager. Come to think of it, that red-eyed man couldn't hear me, unlike the sinners.
맞습니다. 관리자 단테. 당신은 지금 소개받은 이 12의 수감자와 함께 지옥을 기행하게 될 것입니다.
That's correct, Executive Manager Dante. You will embark on a trip to the Dante's Inferno! I knew it, dude! That's so obvious. You can see that coming 15 miles away. You will embark on a trip to the Inferno with the 12 sinners who have just introduced themselves. The Inferno? Why should I go to hell?
자신이 지옥으로 가야 하는 이유를 묻네요.
They're asking why they need to travel to the Inferno.
지옥의 끝에는 보물이 기다리고 있으니까 그렇게 말하면 되겠습니까?
How about this? Treasure awaits at the end of the road. Would that suffice?
I don't... You mean I used to be a treasure hunter or something?
아예 알아듣질 못하는군요.
They can't seem to get you at all.
이해를 요구한 건 아닙니다, 단테. 의사를 물은 것도 아니죠.
I did not ask for your understanding, Dante. Nor was this a question of your willingness.
기억과 머리를 되찾고 싶다면 제 말을 들어야 할 겁니다.
You'll have to listen to me if you want to reclaim your memories and original head.
I mean, I do want them back, but...
미적거리네요.
They're hesitant.
파우스트 씨, 단테가 계속해서 거부하면 우린 어떻게 되는 거지? 거부할 거란 예상은 없었잖아.
Miss Faust, what will we do if Dante keeps on refusing to cooperate? This was not a scenario we anticipated.
무슨 말씀을? 파우스트는 모든 것을 예상한답니다.
Preposterous. Faust anticipates every possibility.
단테, 모든 임무를 마치고 나면
Dante, once you've completed all your missions,
당신은 성위를 새길 수 있을 거예요.
you'll be able to engrave the aspect.
제가 보증하죠.
I can promise you that.
Aspect, a word that strikes my mind intensely. Even though my memories are gone, my underlying instincts are responding strongly to it. Led by intuition, I make my choice.
보이죠? 고개를 끄덕이잖아요.
See there? They're nodding.
좋아, 계속 가면 되겠어.
Good. Then we can continue.
그런데 카론, 아까부터 왜 출발을 안 하고 있지? 졸았나?
By the way, Charon, why isn't the bus moving? Were you dozing off?
버스 기사는 졸음 쉼터에서만 졸아, 베르.
A bus driver only snoozes at rest spots, Verge.
내피 앞에 이상한 놈들이 서성이고 있었어.
Weirdos were hanging out in front of Mephi.
카론, 말했잖아. 버스에 무슨 일이 생기면 곧바로 알려야 한다니까.
I told you, Charon. If anything happens with the bus, you've got to let me know right away.
Mephi? Who's that?
메피스토 팰레스. 이 버스의 이름이자 버스를 구동하는 엔지니어.
Oh, Mephisto. God. Okay. All right. Mephistolus. The name of the bus and the engine that runs it.
그리고 파우스트의 심혈을 기울인 역작이죠.
And Faust's magnum opus cordis.
지옥을 순항하기에는 걸맞는 나룻배가 아닐 수 없지.
An ideal ferry boat to bear us across the inferno.
그렇게 생각하지 않습니까, 단테?
Wouldn't you agree, Dante?
I wasn't sure what he was getting at, so I turned away to look through the window instead of giving him a reply.
보아하니 뒷골목에 기거하는 익숙한 쥐새끼들이군.
Looks like they're just another pack of dirty rats living in the back streets.
Oh, I wonder if we'll see, Lenny.
마침 잘 됐습니다, 단테. 지휘를 연습하기는 더할 나위 없는 조건이군요.
This is just the right time, Dante. They should make perfect targets for practicing your command.
단테, 처음 전투에서는 생략한 부분이 많았어요.
Dante, I skipped over many details during our first battle.
제대로 설명할 시간이 없었으니까요.
We were short on time, after all.
하지만 그런 식으로만 전투가 이뤄지면 우리는 항상 도륙날 거고.
However, we'll be slaughtered frequently if no improvements are made to your strategy.
당신은 우리를 살리기 위해 의미 없는 고통을 느껴야만 하겠죠.
And in turn, you'll have to endure senseless pain over and over again to revive us.
Pain? Revive? You mean what happened earlier was...
네, 당신이 시계를 돌려주었기에 우리는 살아나는 거랍니다.
Yes, we were brought back to life because you turned back the clock.
당장 필요한 설명은 아닌 듯합니다, 파우스트 씨.
I don't believe that much is necessary, Miss Fast.
자잘한 담소는 나중에. 너희들 전원 하차.
Save the chatter for later. Sinners, off the bus.
전투에 대한 설명을 이어가죠.
Allow me to elaborate on combat.
If the identity has a combat passive and support passive, wow.
So many characters.
Okay. So... Oh, you can see where I'm clicking. Okay. Announcer Dante. Oh, we can change who we are too? Really? Can we be, Angela?
앞장서시오.
Oh, so we can choose 5.
따라가겠어요.
네.
내가 필요해?
최선을 다해볼게.
Alright, so we don't get to choose who we pick. It's just gonna pick for us. Okay. Oh, why did I see that coming? That's what you get for playing on release day. Also, what? Oh no, that's not a good sign. The server is currently under temporary maintenance. Okay. You can build a team with the identities of your 12 fixers. Selecting a sinner will show a list of their identities. You can choose one to swap with their current identity. Ah! You can change who narrates your battles here. Pre-configure up to 20 teams here. You can view types and amounts of ego resources that your team can gain in battle. Okay. So how do I see?
앞장서시오.
Okay, I don't have any yet, so it's not going to show me. So, is there any way to save from the situation, or am I just kind of stuck forever? Well, hello, it's like an hour later. All actions are dictated by a speed value. What is speed? I know what speed is, thank you. So... Rupture, defense down, tremor. Weird. Alright. So it's gonna be going... Now, can I move them? I don't know what that is. So let's do green, green, green. Hang on, I want to look at... Take, potency... Sinking. Offense level down. I like that. Let's go. Boom. Yeah, this will be fine. Okay, so... Oh, so you're going for that. You're going for this. You're going for that. Now, can I... Okay, so I can see where the arrows go. Hopefully a bit less buggy. Can I... change who they're targeting? I guess not. I guess everybody just goes from one person. Before using a skill, characters will flip coins to determine its final power value. Higher power means higher damage. The number of coins indicates how many attacks are made. 2 coins means 2 hits. Before using a skill, yes. Usually, if a coin lands on heads, its power will be added to the skill's power. Looks like the skill will be strengthened this time. The added power persists over the next coin toss. At the start of the turn, a skill slot will be added for a sinner that has yet to receive an additional one. Weird. Okay, so let's go blue. Okay. A clash occurs when 2 characters are attacking each other. The side with the higher power wins, removing 1 coin from the loser. Both sides still have coins. More clashes will occur until one has lost all their coins. Okay, so it's like dice amount. The side that loses all their coins will have their attack skill cancelled. The winner will then attack with their remaining coins, gaining a damage bonus based on the number of clashes. In a clash, the power of 2 opposing skills is compared, and the side with the greater power wins. The gauge and text shown at the top of the screen predict your odds of winning. Okay. So he's clashing. Yeah. So, blue, red. So you're clashing. Oh! Oh, this is how clashing works. What in the world? Okay, so we can only go for red. Blue. Blue. No, blue. Let's see, 33%. So we're gonna lose that one. And then analytical eye.
적들을 제거하겠소.
Clashes. Alright, 5 clashes. Boom, 21 damage. Okay. The blue orb next to a character's health bar is an indicator of their sanity, or SP. The sphere on a unit's right indicates their sanity or SP. It has a range of -45 to +45. Units with higher sanity have a higher chance of their coin flips being beneficial. Defeating enemies boosts sanity, while allied deaths will harm sanity. Enemy units at low sanity may fall into states of low morale or panic. You can view the effects. Okay. Oppression. Cannot act this turn. When hit, flees battle after the attacker's skill is finished. Interesting. Okay. All of our foes are falling into panic. Now's our chance. Give us orders at your discretion. So do I get to choose who goes where? So now how do I like choose where this goes? I don't know. Yeah, whatever. Green. Pierce. Green. Green. Gold. Gold. Dead.
좋은 전략이네요.
Kill them all. Alright, so they all ran away. All enemies, save for abnormalities, can panic when their sanity falls below.
아까보다는 쓸만해 보이는군요, 단테.
You're looking much more useful than before, Dante. They all got away, save for one, though. Shouldn't we go after them?
놓친 적을 걱정하네요.
They're worried over the foes we lost.
걱정할 건 없습니다. 마침 가야 할 길이었으니. 카론.
No need for concern. That's the direction we were heading anyway. Karen?
발판을 꽂고 신나는 기분으로 달릴게.
Pedal touches metal. Up for an exciting ride.
Run them down! Dungeons? Ego gifts. Can I swap to a music? No. Okay.
명령에 따를게요. 효율적이라면.
It's still possible to pass a check even without the requisite. Not sure what a check is, but we'll figure it out. Please form a chain of skills. I have more to teach you. Oh god. Alright. Green, green, green. Blue, blue. Wait, actually I want purple, blue. Attack types and affinities. Skills have 2 major properties. Their attack type and sin affinity. The attack types are slash, pierce, and blunt. The affinity are wrath, lust, sloth, agony, gloom, pride, envy. Oh my god, that's a lot. Combined with resistances, attack types and affinities determine the type of damage of skills. At this part here, you can check the attack type and sin affinity of your skills your sinners use. You can see the resistances and weaknesses of each unit up here. This hooligan is vulnerable to slash attacks. Alright, that's a little hard to read, but sure. At least for me, because I'm an old man. But oh my god, you're all fighting at once. Alright, fair enough. You also have defensive skills at your disposal. Defensive skills can only activate when a unit is subject to an unopposed attack. Thus, it's effective when being targeted by multiple foes. Unlike attack skills, defense skills need to be generated. Let's generate a guard skill first. If you'd be so kind as to press Gregor's portrait.
Guard.
Guard creates a shield with health equal to its power value. This shield will absorb incoming damage first. Using Guard multiple times in a single turn will have it activate against an equivalent number of attacks. Okay. Radia. Counter. Unlike other defense skills, Counter has an affinity and will generate its corresponding sin resource. When using Counter, the character will launch an unopposed attack after being hit. When using multiple counters in a single turn, will increase the number of incoming attacks that the unit will strike back. However, the unit cannot launch a counter while staggered. Gut gemacht. Lastly, we'll generate an evade skill. But if you'd be so kind as to press me. Evade. When using evade, the character will dodge. This unit, the attack will hit with its full force if the evade's power is lower, so be careful. Using multiple evades in a single turn will increase the number of possible reuses. Now that skills have been generated without a problem, utilize them and continue the battle. Your goal is to eliminate all of our enemies.
금방 다녀올게.
가라앉는군요.
고개 거울은 깨졌어.
Who's staggered? She is. Okay. Actually, where am I? So we can't generate anything through. Okay. So you. Yeah, whatever. Green, blue, blue, blue.
좋아, 간다.
Okay, now we just go all in. Could go double red. You know what?
좋은 전략이네요. 가보죠.
고개 거울은 깨졌어.
Victory!
잠시만요.
Very cool. Give me a second.
뭐죠?
What is it?
저는 정체되지 않고 나아갈 수 있다는 말에 여기에 합류한 거예요.
I joined this company because I was told that I'll be able to advance my career without slowing down.
그런데 지금은 쥐새끼도 아니고 계속 의미 없는 폭력만.
But right now, it's nothing but meaningless violence, like we're rats or something.
의미가 없진 않소. 저들은 우리를 공격하는 악이지 않소.
I object to it's meaningless. Those were evildoers who attacked us.
시끄러워요. 좀 조용히 좀 해봐요.
Please, just be quiet for a moment.
아무튼 이런 용역 폭력단 같은 행동만 명령할 거라면 다른 일을 하는 것도 고민해봐야 할 것 같아요.
Anyway, if all we're going to do is beat up people like we're under orders like some hired thugs, I'll have to consider changing jobs sooner or later.
입사 계약서를 제대로 안 읽으셨나요?
Haven't you read your contract?
퇴사는 허용될 수 없답니다.
Resignation is not permitted.
계약하면서 말한 이야기가 거짓말이라도 그 계약이 효력이 있을 거라 생각하는 건가요?
Do you think the contract has any sway if it's based on lies?
당연히 효력이 있죠.
Of course it does.
애초에 거짓말은 없었으니까.
There were no lies on it.
네?
Huh?
설마 제가 메피스토펠레스를 그저 운송만 하는 버스로 만들었을 것 같았나요?
You didn't think Mephistopheles was built to be a mere means of transportation, did you?
메피는 항상 배고프다. 그래서 울어.
Mephi is always hungry. He keeps crying.
The bus gets hungry?
엔진이 연료를 섭취할 때 생기는 부산물.
When the engine ingests fuel, it yields a byproduct.
여러분은 그걸 통해 강해질 수 있어요.
Using that, you can grow more powerful.
이상 씨는 잘 알고 계시겠죠? 거울 속에서 모든 가능성을 끄집어낸다면
I'm sure Yisang knows this well. When all possibilities are drawn from the mirror.
성장 또한 제약이 없어.
There's no limit to one's growth.
거울 속에 나는 나인가 아니면 또 다른 누구인가?
Is the self in the mirror my reflection or another being entirely?
Possibilities? You draw what exactly? You draw a loading screen. Corroded sinners will lash out indiscriminately, so be careful. Oh, here we go. The part everyone's been waiting for. Am I clicking on extract? Whoa, look at that. Let me guess. This is a limited time opportunity, boys. We can roll ourselves Special Gregor. Don't. No, I don't want to use him. Let me do something else. I have to? Okay. Boy, I sure hope if we're gonna get something cool.
누구보다 신속하게 그들에게 침묵을 안겨드리죠.
Not what I expected. She's Section 5 Ishmael. Whoa, looking spicy. Wow.
Yeah, so anyway.
So how do I go back? Let me go back. Drive. I guess we're not doing that. We're soft locked again. Alright. God dang it. I got through the previous... I'm gonna call it a soft lock, even though it's technically not. And now we're just in another one. God dang it. Okay, so... the server's been down for a little bit. So... not where I wanted to end the episode, but I think it's probably going to be for the best. So... this has been episode 1 of the Limbus Company. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Sorry the game was a little bit loud. I tend to overshoot my sound settings when starting a new series because I want to be sure it's actually loud enough to hear. But, checking back the footage, it seems as though it was maybe a little bit too loud, so I went ahead and adjusted some settings for the second episode. Hopefully the server won't be having quite so much trouble in the next one. Now, it's basically my fault because I decided to literally hop on day 1. So, yeah, that I think we all could have seen that one coming. But, yeah. So, without further ado, this has been the first episode of the Limbus Company. Let me know what you guys thought, and in the next one, we're going to discover a bit more about our little train. Bye.